Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil hearts could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Corey, Elgin, and Spooty.
Yo, Joe, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where a punk rock band of brothers get together to talk about one of our shared loves, toy collecting. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. If this is your first time listening to or watching us on YouTube, hey, how's it going, everybody? We just want to let you know that we're not toy experts. You're going to learn that soon enough. We just call ourselves enthusiasts. We just like talking toys, so we're not going to get all the details right. It's going to happen, and y'all are going to knock stuff off of there. So let's introduce the band, your fellow podcast co-hosts. On lead vocals and rhythm guitar, he's our real American hero. It's Corey Canny.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Okay, and on vocals and lead guitar and a true master of the universe, he's the quiet one, Elgin Arney.
Hi, I'm the quiet one.
For people listening to this, Elgin was waving to the camera. That's waving to the camera.
Next up on the bass guitar, he's more than meets the eye. He's our Transformers guy. It's Captain Spooty.
Hello.
Hey, he was louder than you two. What's happening here?
Spooty.
Spooty. And I'm Jason. What's up? I play the drums. I like to talk about Transformers and all things awesome.
Well, I like to trip over my own tongue.
Dudes. BBTS. What's that stand for, Corey?
Brian Boitano took steroids.
And it's also... Please don't go to that.com.
What would my Dino do?
Also stands for Big Bad Toy Store. And the next time you want to visit BBTS, just use our affiliate link, bbts.cracktasticplastic.com, and it takes you to the same Big Bad Toy Store you know and love. And doing that, taking our affiliate link there, lets them know that we sent you, and that really helps us out a lot. So edit those bookmarks to bbts.cracktasticplastic.com. Oh, gosh. We've been counting down this whole year for today's episode. I'm so excited. This is like the pinnacle of the year, the climax of the year. Of course. And we're going to look back at all the amazing toys that came out in 2022, ones that we've purchased, and we will rate our top 5 each. Pretty excited. 5. Elgin just loves hand gestures at the camera, so come on over to YouTube. He's just pro YouTube. We're also going to visit a toy store that's nearby. Oh, don't look at that one. Okay. We're really excited to see it. Elgin's going to tell us about it later.
Yep.
First result. You can follow us on Twitter at Cracktastic Pod and on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon at Cracktastic Plastic. But all that can be found at our website, cracktasticplastic.com. And while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They have tons and tons of awesome stickers. I'm just going to not stop so you can just skip. We're not Brian Boitano guys done. But Toy Hacks, though, they also have an armory where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry for your toys. That's toyhacks.com. But right now, let's talk about something a little different. We're going to skip Thrill the Hunt. I know, it's weird, right? I know. I know, it's a bummer. Because this episode's just a big version of it, right?
Yay!
Since we're also coming up on 2 years of this podcast.
Damn.
What?
So, 2 years, guys. Let's do a little reflecting. How's it been? What do you think? How's this year compared to last year been going? And you did the mirror joke last time.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay, good, good.
Okay, so you're consistent.
Nothing if not consistent.
Is good?
How's the second year compared?
Is good.
How's the second year compared to the first year?
Yeah. How are things going?
Equally long.
Way more debt.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
yeah. Not me.
More debt.
Not me. I
thought about that today. I'm like, let's just do like a really fast bank tally of like, how much did I spend this year versus, and I'm like, stop.
No,
I can't.
No.
I cannot know that number.
Yeah.
I could tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I could.
I know we've seen the social media sites just
Yeah,
doubling and tripling
definitely.
in size. That's been great.
Mhm. From 1 to 3.
Hit the 1,000 mark on Instagram this year, and picking up speed on TikTok as well, and Facebook doing
I heard
Facebook things.
I heard someone refer to people's TikTok videos as ticks the other day.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
That's stupid.
And I know. Like apparently TikTok is too long to say, so now it's ticks.
Well, it is a bloated
It was
parasite
yeah.
of a program. But
Yeah.
we love you, TikTok. Keep following us.
Yeah, check out. Mostly Elgin has Elgin has a lot of ticks that you can check out.
Yeah.
Not the Tourette's kind. Maybe.
Well, that's popular on TikTok.
Is it Tourette's? TikTok Tourette's?
I mean, why not?
How's your
Alright.
guys' collections? Are they
We're
growing?
talking about toys again?
Yes, trying to bring it back.
Oh, definitely has grown.
Yeah. I have at least
Leaps
5
and
new
bounds.
toys this year.
If only.
I think I have 6 with an honorable mention.
Yeah,
I
definitely have
yeah.
honorable mentions.
Yeah, I have 1 honorable mention.
I meant in general,
Oh,
our toy
yeah,
collections
yeah.
have grown and grown and grown.
Yes. No, dear, they're not. Yeah. So.
I
Yeah.
know Corey's working on more display action than he ever has before.
Yeah, I got a lot of that going on slowly, but surely.
Yeah.
And
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoody's doing a little bit too. Building shelves in the other room too.
I got toys.
Yeah. It's been good.
Yeah. Lots of unboxing on YouTube.
Still working on
Filling
my,
out those playlists. So go to
Yeah.
YouTube. Check them out.
Still working on my homemade flag.
Oh, yeah.
How's that going?
Uh,
Update for the fans.
I finally sourced the material I need to build the superstructure.
I'm going to call it the Flug.
Yeah.
Plug. Yes. Please come on.
So,
All right, top 5 toys.
Yay!
So we'll just do it like we did last year. We'll go around the
Conform.
room. We'll start at 5.
I thought started honorable mention.
oh no.
we did.
Oh, honorable mentions. You're right. You're right.
Honorable mentions?
Honorable.
Oh, we're starting with honorable mentions?
I don't know.
Well, go ahead, Elgin.
Oh.
Honorable mentions. What
My
do you got?
honorable mention is this CGI Master of the Universe Talon Fighter that shoots missiles, or rockets, however you want to call them.
And looks like the sorceress's head.
Yeah, it's translucent plastic. It's got all the classic colors, the orange, the purple, the white, and of the vintage. And the best thing is that it fits Origin figures inside there.
Yeah.
Actually, much better than the CGI figures for some reason. So, in lieu of actually getting a Talon Fighter from Origins, which we may or may not, this will take its place because it's awesome. And it's translucent. And it's pretty. It's so pretty.
It is. It's gorgeous.
But that's my honorable mention.
Got the one. Spoody? What do you got?
Legacy Bulkhead.
Oh, you might be the only one I know who likes him.
That's pretty awesome. I like it.
What do you like about him?
Yeah.
Well, I like that everyone hates it.
That helps. It does make it kind of better, right?
It's like music that you only enjoy because everyone else hates.
Like, yeah, you fuckers just keep hating it.
Yeah.
It's a good toy.
My metal keep it cheap. You can army build it.
Yeah.
I mean, they put
It's
out
armor.
2 different versions of them, so
Okay. Did you have more?
that's
Honorable
all. For,
mentions? Oh, I had like a little small list. What do you got?
Try to keep it one.
My honorable mentions were the Hasbro Pulse Retro. Oh no, it wasn't Pulse. Anyway, the Retro O-Ring GI Joe figure packs, the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow pack, and the Trooper and Officer pack. That was my honorable mention because they're cool.
They are cool.
And I finally actually opened them. I opened them
I
like
see
a couple
that.
days ago
Yeah.
and put them together. And
What do you think?
I thought that would be higher on your list because it's
yeah,
Joe ring.
Joe's.
I know.
Joe rings.
Well, they're,
Nice,
well,
patent
well,
pending.
they're not.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
Yeah, they get an honorable mention because they were on the list, and then I was like, oh man, this one's better. So they got
Okay.
bumped to number 6.
Bumping happens.
It does.
So
Corey's house.
The main reason for me that they got bumped is because, the main reason for me that the Storm Shadow, because it was the Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes set that was actually on the list, but the reason they got bumped is because the Snake Eyes figure, I like the version 2 better, and everyone else does too, I think. And this one's closer, more modeled after the version 1, and they really should have done the 85. Like something similar to the 85 version instead of the 83 version.
There's even some weight to him. That's
like
nice.
Stormy looks kind of tired though.
Well,
he's got tired eyes.
Yeah,
he's a little sleepy.
It's because he's
sleepy.
You'd be tired if you were a shadow all the time too, right? Like,
only the shadow. Who knows what looks like.
Anyway, those are my honorable mentions.
Okay, so mine, I'll just narrow it down to a couple.
To a couple 10.
The one I actually wanted to honorable mention was the McFarlane Superpowers toy line.
Oh, yeah.
Like, none of those made my top 5, but gosh dang, I love them, and they're so cool. And
it's cool on card.
Yeah, beautiful retro style, yet with some modern versions in there. Sure. Definitely love that. And then I wanted to, the collab series, G.I. Joe, and Transformers, the Megatron His Tank, and the Bumblebee Striker. Like, those are so fucking cool.
They are.
Like, it's just what we dreamed about as kids. It always made sense to cross those over, and we got them now, and they're in scale with Joe, and it's just awesome. So I definitely want to mention those. Okay, there's like... Yeah, I'll stop. Okay, that's good. So
every other toy you didn't put on your top 5.
I know. I couldn't. I should stop. Yeah, so many.
The music's playing at their award ceremony, and they're taking
I know. Okay. All right. So, the top 5.
Top 5.
Elgin Arnie. What's your number 5?
Corey's writing his list right now.
I know. I don't want to keep going to my phone either, so when you're done with my pen.
All right. My top 5 is from the Masterverse Revelation line. It is the 2-pack that came out of Savage He-Man, or as Ethan has been calling it since we got it, Sauvage He-Man, because he thinks he's French. That came with Orko. It's the only set that you can get with Orko from the Masterverse Revelation Reservation.
Which is it?
It's the Native American version of Orko. He's on
Such
the res.
a great figure.
But that's the only time you can get Orko in Revelation so far.
Oh.
And it comes in this 2-pack with Savage He-Man. A lot of these I picked, especially the top 5, maybe not so much the honorable mention. And it came with a bunch of accessories like the spear, sword, and this giant axe. A lot of mine have been picked. I had to scroll back through Instagram, and I did a deep dive of all the stuff I posted and everything I've used. And I was like, what have I really played with or used in kit bashing or used in other crossover pictures the most? That's kind of where I was coming from on my top 5, because instead of just unboxing something and then putting it back in the tote or something like that, these are the ones that I have either used multiple times with accessories or parts, or in videos, in TikToks, or ticks, as I just heard the kids are saying.
Yeah, that's stupid. Don't say that. You sound so stupid right now.
But these are the ones I've used probably the most. So in my top 5 list, that's kind of where I was coming from.
So I always had an Orko sucks attitude, and then when the Revelation series came out, I was like, okay, Orko doesn't suck anymore.
Yeah, he definitely. I really enjoyed his character in that series, and this figure itself is. I mean, he can pop off the stand out of his butt, and use that.
Pulled his butt plug out.
Yeah, exactly. And it comes with kind of a cool.
Okay, so number 5 on Elgin's list is an Orko butt plug.
Yeah. But like I said,
sense.
I've used it for other videos and stuff with Orko itself, or parts with Savage He-Man. His head does come off, but like with other stuff,
Can he not actually look forward? Is it just like down?
his chest kind of moves back and forth. But yeah, his head, because of his hair, it's
And he's supposed to be like...
He's supposed to be hunched over. He's supposed to be a caveman.
Yeah,
basically.
caveman-y.
Anyway, that's kind of where I'm coming from. So my number 5 is this Savage He-Man and Orko 2-pack that came out.
So cool.
I think I got this on the video. I think I said I got it cheaper because it was damaged. And then Ethan's like, Pro tip, just go to Target and damage the boxes and tell them it was already damaged
I remember
and
that.
get a percentage off.
He's so
And
smart.
I'm like, don't do that. But,
Do it though.
You know,
Yeah.
but do it.
if you can. Get away with it, I guess. Wise beyond his years. Anyway, that's my number 5.
All right, Spooty, what's your 5th favorite toy of 2022?
Well, of course I don't have it. It's in a box somewhere. Legacy Kickback.
Oh,
Google it.
Insecticon.
It's
Is that what it is?
yeah.
Okay.
That
grasshopper.
little
The grasshopper
Okay.
looking one,
purple
yeah.
grasshopper.
And then
Without looking
there's
it up.
also the Rampage version, the black.
And the creatures.
Yeah.
Collide
Which I haven't
set.
actually opened, but like the colors are really good on that too. They just look like the G1 toys.
Yeah, he's
Really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jason, what's your number
Corey.
5?
Oh. I can go. My number 5
It doesn't matter.
is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Universal Monsters. Raphael as Frankenstein's monster.
Raffenstein monster. Nope.
This thing
It's
is
Raffenstein, I think.
Oh yeah.
so cool. It combines two of my favorite things: turtles and horror. Frankenstein is so great. Frankenstein is a character that I collect versions of. So I have a fun little Frankenstein collection in general, and then they did this, and I personally haven't opened them yet, but the review that Abe did, and he brought it to the toy show that one time, and it is incredible. There's so much in this thing; it's cool as shit. And
They are very cool.
and I plan on getting the whole line. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
want to see it again, but I've been getting the line so far, and I love it. It's horror
They
and
look
turtles.
awesome,
It's
yeah.
neck of these sculpts
Yeah.
are amazing. It's
The,
so
the
detailed.
Invisible Man one they're gonna do looks awesome.
It
It's
does.
just a,
With
it's
the
a
head
box
sculpt.
with nothing
It's just
in it.
empty, purely empty. You're like you feel bad, but then you're like Invisible Man.
Oh yeah, I get it. All right, Corey.
Oh, hey, my turn. Number 5 for me is the Retro Stinger. There you go. My list. I tried to go for like anything that I got this year because it wasn't that much, but also, well, there wasn't much new stuff, but also like things that like actually hit the nostalgia spot for me, and that one definitely did it, especially being in the Sunbow colors.
Yeah, I love
And-
this lighter gray.
Yeah,
And,
it looks great. It looks way better than the original.
It
So
looks great.
great. Yeah.
He's punishing us.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot else to
I'll leave
say
it.
about it. Everybody's seen the Stinger Jeep, and it looks like the
It's cool as
original,
shit.
Looks
except
awesome.
for its
Just that flat color
Yeah.
The
paint
matte
too.
color.
Matte paint.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for number 4. For
All
me, or
right,
5.
this
I mean,
is so
5.
exciting, so exciting. Elgin, what's your 4th favorite toy?
Number 4 is from the WWE Eternia, or not WWE Superstars line, because they finished that Eternia line. It's the Undertaker. There's quite a few that, in there, but I think this was probably one of the best ones from the line. I think this is wave 3. Just with the soft goods and the look of him as well, classic look of the Undertaker, and it just I've used this trench coat for so many other things, and the hat and everything for making Gang Store and making Sting with his trench coat and making that bat, but just I don't know, this character, the look of this Undertaker it's
So great.
one of the best I've seen, and it just it hits all the nostalgia, and I've used it for quite a bit of stuff, pictures and videos and
amazing.
whatnot. So it's pretty awesome.
Very cool.
all the superstar that Superstars line,
whole line. Kind of fits.
continuation of the Master of the WWE Eternia, kind of, but it's still the 5.5 scale, and it's classic wrestlers and new
And if
wrestlers.
you ever want to do an Amish crossover, you have a
Exactly, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. See, it does so many things.
So
Many things. But yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Spudamus, number 4. Calling an audible.
Well, I didn't quite have them in order.
Oh yeah.
It'd probably be Coronation Starscream.
Oh, you was on
Son of
my
a bitch.
honorable mentions list. Coronation Starscream. You get the chair.
Chair, the cool cape, which is better than the RED version of the cape.
Yeah, it's not
And
soft
shoulder
goods,
pads.
and it has hinges in it, so it'll like fold out and do.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
cool.
It
And
is
it'll
kinda
actually
neat.
like store in the chair.
Yeah, all the stuff. There's pegs and stuff on the back of the
Really?
chair to store weapons and things.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
I'll have to check it out.
You about need to get one so you can use
I
this
know.
chair for your
Yeah.
start. That's about
Well, when it doesn't
Almost in
cost
scale.
$50 or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it costs for that figure.
yeah.
It's never going to not cost $50.
When it costs $10, I'll think
it's
about
still
it.
at Walmart.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
my-
You should go break the
Oh, yeah.
damage the box.
It's not Target.
Wink.
No.
Yeah,
Walmart. won't
yeah.
carry
Target.
it.
I gotta go to Target and break some. I mean, look at it carefully.
Coronation Starscream. What a great one. Am I going next again?
I just wanted.
I don't know.
I just wanted to fuck with you.
I assume that's why you do most of the things you do. Corey, what's your number 4?
Mega Hiss.
Hell yeah, buddy.
You can hold it up there if you want. I don't
Okay.
care. I didn't bring it with me because I didn't want
too
to.
big.
I didn't feel like bringing any big bulky stuff, and it was on my. It's on my display shelf.
Why do you love
He
it?
brought his dick.
Why do I love it?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's cool.
Why is it cool
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
to you?
oh right, we're talking about my dick. Hold on,
Yeah.
Jason. No. I love it because it's once again it hits all the right. It hit probably the most perfect of the nostalgia strings this year because literally everybody that was into Transformers and Joes wanted something like this when they were kids, and we finally got it.
We did.
And so it was like this was for me. It didn't make the number one spot because of
Sure.
the actual physical toyness of the things that I have traded, but or have listed and
Sure.
traded spots and whatever. But it definitely hit that nostalgia string. I think the best of all of them this year.
Comes with a Baroness that can ride
Yeah.
around in him. It's so neat.
Just
Even
need
in
to do the
robot.
Starscream.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they doing that?
Probably
Think a
never.
Starscream that size.
Who knows if they'll do any more? But
I mean, that would be fucking amazing. It would probably cost several. It probably would cost
Three.
a couple $100 easily. It probably costs
three-
at least as
300.
much as the HasLab Sky Striker,
Yeah,
which was $240.
240,
Um,
300.
but
Yeah, I'm
just
glad that
because of
made
the
your
sheer
list.
size of the Sky Striker,
Right,
it would
it's
need to
gotta
be
be,
huge,
scale.
and it would take so much engineering to make that work.
Do it, has
So
Pulse.
anyway,
That's who you
Jay,
are.
what's yours?
okay, mine. So I just. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
I assumed Corey was going to cheat at some point at this
well,
point.
it's a good.
Yeah, we still have 3 picks left, so it's not over, but I didn't expect to be the first one. So I cheated on this one, and I'm going to pick two different toys. I'm just combining it, but I'm combining them under the guise of I picked these because the colors give me a toner. I'm not kidding. This lead foot here was in a 2-pack, so it kind of counts as a 2-pack. Just the other guy's not the
Well,
guy
mine-
that came
mine
with
was
it.
a 2-pack,
Yeah, see,
so-
so it's a like that. So this lead foot's a version of Mirage based on a G2 toy, a dumb little G2, tiny little GoBot sized toy, but just this metallic blue that's on there, and just this bright, G2 bold ass colors.
It's nice.
And then Point Blank. I've just had a toner for him. I didn't mean to pause there.
So
for
have you
so
seen
long.
the new one,
Who's
which
seen-
is one of the 2 that I showed you that I just picked up yesterday?
Oh,
is
yeah.
this mold again, but the black and white.
This Point Blank here, I've always loved that blue and that red together. It's just been amazing. The G1 toy it's based on is the same colors. Just gorgeous and beautiful. I wanted to cheat because just the color of those 2, the color schemes, especially Point Blank, just make
Yeah.
me happy and excited.
It feels like an 80s toy.
right,
holding.
right.
Both of them, really.
What was this guy's lead
Leadfoot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you made that joke about women drivers with that one.
I think
Did
it
I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Check
Oh,
the tape.
that wasn't a joke.
Oh. It was an observation.
Yeah, observational
Ouch.
humor is sort of.
I
my
mean,
go-to.
come on.
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Elgin's impression.
Right. All right, we're getting closer. It's so exciting. Round 3. Elgin.
Number 3.
What's your third?
It
It's top
is
3.
the Predator
Really?
toy line from Lannard Toys or Lennard or however you want to.
Leonard, yeah.
I prefer Lennard.
Leonard. Yeah.
But
contrarian.
these Predator toys have kind of I've kind of had a fever of buying
Yes.
these lately because they're only $10.88
And
at
they're clearancing
Walmart.
out right now.
And now
too.
they're $7,
Oh, yeah.
and I bought some for $4 at some places. So I've been going nutso for the Predator toys, especially this one because his freaking helmet comes off and you can see his face. And he's got the arm blades and he's got the laser blaster and he has some supposedly 25 points of articulation, but it's
Wink.
not really. But
Yeah.
it's just, and they, I don't know. I've been
Scale with
One of those points
Masterverse.
is the helmet coming off. right?
Yeah, exactly. But just the scale of it matches with freaking Masterverse.
Oh, it's on playtime.
and it's like, yeah, it's doing videos with them, doing pictures with them. It's like you can pose them anywhere in nature, and it looks freaking awesome. Like it's just,
Yeah, he's got a boner.
yeah. I know.
it's a toner.
Oh,
But
It's
just
sticking out of his
Dude,
zipper.
these
Right?
are-
exactly. Fucking beans. But they're just insane. I mean, for what you get from the price point and just what you can do with toy photography is that's awesome. Yes.
Have
View
you
of the
always
back.
been a fan of the movies?
I've always been a fan of the
I
87,
knew
of the 87 Predator, and even the 97.
Sure.
I mean, it
second
really
Danny
is the
Glover one.
best Valentine's Day movie.
Yeah. But even the Danny Glover one is great too. A lot of people crap on that movie, but
No,
I love it.
it's good because it takes it out of the jungle but into an urban jungle. If you think of it.
Yeah, I loved Predator too.
So they're just I don't know. That's why it's so high up on the list because it's just
Yeah.
it's something different and it just kind of caught my imagination, I guess.
Love it.
My inner child.
All right, Spooty.
So heavy.
Number
I know.
3. Number 3.
Laser Optimus Prime.
Whoa.
Who would have probably been higher if the trailer didn't suck so much.
Oh, see, I thought the trailer might keep him out. That's exciting.
What's wrong with the trailer?
It's
It's
just.
small and
I mean, the whole thing's kind of small,
lame, and
but
it's
he's
not the featured part of the. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's just
Yeah, it's definitely not the featured part like on that Christmas version.
no. That one's just.
I mean,
about
if you compare it to like the original,
Oh yeah.
like this is a different version, but that guy in his trailer, like there's a lot more that's happening.
It's a straight up play.
For the
set.
listeners
Yeah.
who
Oh,
can't
okay.
see the video right now, we're referring to
It's the robots in disguise.
the one with the
Scourge.
boom box on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that?
Yeah.
And so basically, the trailer doesn't have anything. in
Really?
it,
It's just
really.
like a blank trailer.
just
It's
kinda
got like a
folds
gun
open
that like
and
pops up.
doesn't do
It doesn't
it.
do anything.
Does he sit in it and like
The original actually
the
like
laser and
shoots
shoot?
discs out and stuff.
what?
Yeah,
Why didn't they just do that?
I don't know.
Because that
yeah.
costs a lot of money.
But then they redid it in those colors too.
Oh, okay.
So there's a version which I got both of them. Of
course.
Yeah, it was a money grab for poor suckers who will spend it on anything.
Leave me alone.
I bought them both too. So. That's awesome, Laser Prime. Very cool. All right, Corey, what's your third?
My third was the Harry Potter astronomy tower Lego set. I just brought the book.
It's a book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I brought the
Holy
well, so you could show them the
moly.
picture.
The book's better than the movie.
Yeah,
anyway,
the book.
so-
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
Didn't realize it was a book.
Yeah, it was a really cool build. It was probably of all of the ones that I have several of the castle, like they call them the modular sets because you can they stick together and you can arrange them however you want.
So many pieces. 75,969.
I know. So yeah, it took me all of 2022, and I just finished it tomorrow. And No, it was a really fun build, and it came with some cool figures, and it came with I don't know, I think it had Hedwig with it and stuff. But yeah, it's like a really super fun build.
You don't have the big castle, do you?
I don't because
I know the scale's weird.
Yeah, the scale is completely weird, and I wanted it, and then I was like, oh, the scale is really weird. Well, I'm just going to buy these modular sets and build my own. So I have all but the Chamber of Secrets set so far that I actually want. There's a couple of sets out there that are I don't really want because they look exactly the same as a different one with just different characters. So
Cool.
anyway, yeah, that was my number 3.
Three.
Awesome.
How big is it? Do a hand gesture.
Do a hand gesture. About 18 inches tall.
Okay.
And about...
Okay, moving on. My number 3.
How girthy is it?
A Hero is Born 2-pack. Pretty excited about this. It takes...
Victor who?
What?
Oh, Vector.
It's-
Vector
yeah,
Sigma.
the Key to Vector Sigma episode of the cartoon, the original G1 cartoon. It's got Alpha Trion and Orion packs, doing with nice repainted versions of each of them.
I was going to say, is that a cup mold?
Yep,
Okay.
Cup as
Which
Orion
is
packs.
the how Optimus Prime became
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Episode.
Okay.
Yep, really cool. Really love it. It's to me, I was thinking about it today. I was like, it might be lame to call it a play set, but it's like the closest thing we have to play sets in Transformers. I don't know, unless you're buying like a big giant Titan or something that you can turn into a city or something. But this, like, you can play out the scene and everything that it's from. But I don't know if you guys want to.
Take a gander.
But yeah, as soon as it came out, I was really excited about it, just to have that Vector Sigma and stuff. It's just neat, and yeah,
So, speaking of play sets, I have seen 3D prints of the Med Bay table, which is the same
what he's
one,
sitting on,
same one
laying
that Prime dies on, and all that stuff too.
So you could play out all the dead scenes.
Yeah,
for real, and then cry.
For real.
Wow.
and
dead
people
air.
made different, inside of the arc,
Yeah.
Teletran one, and
Yep.
backdrops and stuff.
Oh gosh, we're getting closer, guys. Getting closer. Number 2. What's the second?
Number 2 is the Tony Hawk skateboard
Wow.
by Hot Wheels. I've used this in so many videos and pictures.
It's like the dumbest thing in the world.
It's so
But it's
awesome. It's,
awesome.
so cheap and it's so awesome. I fit these shoes on Predators. I put them on
the
Motu
skateboard though.
Yeah. But I like it because it has a dinosaur that's playing an electric guitar, but it's a lightning bolt guitar. It's
Wait,
so
it's
it's so dumb.
Mick Jagger?
Yeah,
Is that
exactly. Or it's probably Keith Richards.
oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, the shoes fit on the board. I mean, you can take them off and try to fingerboard it.
What a wonderful surprise
And
that
it's-
has been for you.
It's been. I bought it on a whim, and it's been awesome. And I think really with a lot of the toys, that's kind of what.
Take a chance.
Yeah, when there hasn't been any Motu stuff to buy, I'm walking around. And I'm like, hey,
Got the itch.
this looks cheap and looks like fun, and then it turns out it is fun because toys are fun. Who would have thought?
yeah.
Ah,
Even the shoes
crazy.
on it does make it easy.
Yeah,
to
all you
use.
Yeah.
jackasses out there that are leaving your toys in the box,
Come
you're
on.
missing out, man.
So
Tricks
freaking
and-
cool.
It's I don't know.
dumb
It's
and
it's so
cool.
yeah. And there's skate park. They make skate parks too, but I haven't Ethan bought
I got
one,
there
and
yet.
I'm just playing with his,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't have to buy it. He gets mad when he's like, "Did you ask if I use it?" I'm like,
Who taught you that?
Where did your money come from, kid?
"Yeah, exactly."
Think it is.
Are you working a 9-to-5 job? Anyway, and then I beat him. And
Yeah.
anyway,
a
the
skateboard. Fuck
skate.
yeah.
I know
That's awesome.
I had it lower in the thing, but I'm like, it's got to be up high because I play with it so much.
Brings you joy.
It does. I don't know. It's just fun. Like
Kickflip.
exactly. Yeah.
That is so
Tony
cool.
Hawk has yet to reply to any of the things I've tagged him in.
Oh,
It's-
Oh,
soon.
uh,
Soon.
yeah.
We'll all keep sharing it.
He has
Yeah.
nothing else to do now.
I know. I know.
Maybe you should mention that he looks like an old version of Tony Hawk,
It's got grip
because
tape
apparently
on it.
that happens to him all the time.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, he even has grip tape on. Anyway, so but yeah, number 2. I mean, they make a bunch of them. They even make like chase ones that you can like. They're called treasure hunt ones.
Yeah.
That I found what's up, but I haven't gone that far down the hole yet.
Yeah.
And now they even have metallic ones out too. You can get a vehicle,
See, now
like a
you're
car.
You're gonna have to like match shoes to outfits.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a fun, stupid $2, $3 toy, whatever it was.
Love
was like
it.
$3. Yeah,
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, Spoonie, number 2. What's it gonna be?
Core class ratchet.
Wow.
That's so ratchet.
Coming in at the end of the year. You liked him. I
Yeah.
do too.
I'm trying to make that a thing.
I think probably the best core class figure they've done.
Bold. There's been some good ones.
Yeah.
What? Why do you like it though? You like the way he
Looks the
transforms.
best both ways.
We've never really seen Ratchet that small before either.
Yeah.
Just kind of out of context almost.
I mean
Is
the
he the
weapons.
ambulance?
Yep.
Okay.
Weapons work well
Uh huh.
in both
like two
both
guns or
modes.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like go on the sides and yeah.
Core class Ratchet. That's awesome.
And price point's good on that too.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean they're still too expensive.
Yeah.
They're
Maybe,
like $12.
probably.
But
or
I mean,
something.
if you get them on clearance, it's the right price.
very cool. All right, Corey.
Number two. Number 2 for me is the Duke and Cobra Commander O-Ring 2-pack that came out this year. It was going to just be Cobra Commander, and then I opened all of Duke's stuff, and I'm like, that display is fucking awesome. Like,
It is.
that is so good. So he gets to be there with Cobra Commander. This, for me, this Cobra Commander figure is my favorite
Yeah. dude.
Cobra Commander figure that's ever been released ever. Like of all of them, all of the
Wow.
vintage, all of the everything. The Sunbow colors, it came with his little snake scepter. Like the colors are perfect. The mold is like it's the best.
It has everything.
It's the best Cobra Commander figure, as far as I'm concerned, that they have ever released.
Dang, I wish I got it.
It's so good, and yeah. So he made he's a big old number 2.
That's awesome.
And and the Duke figure, like I just loved the display when I took that out. And I was
For
like, what
real.
is this doing? What's that? Oh shit! This all goes in the
Well,
stand.
I like how on it says GI Joe on the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also.
That's cool.
And so I was hoping for a better stand for Cobra Commander with that set, and they totally didn't get one. But the figure is just so good. Like
So
Yeah.
good.
I
dude.
don't understand. I never understood why he didn't have the stripe on his head in the
I was
original.
just looking at
like,
that.
And the silver goes all the way down or over his chin and stuff like in the cartoon. It's just a really 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 good figure. And I just opened these a couple days ago and started playing with them a little bit. And
So all the extra stuff
And
with
Duke-
takes away from the lazy eye.
yeah, well, you put his helmet on and that kind of goes away. And if you look close at the mold, it's just it's a mist paint application, and apparently it happened on practically all of them. But yeah, and Duke is the Sunbow colors also. Like this is
Yeah.
it all looks awesome.
We know how you feel about Duke, but that display really just
It's
makes
cool
it
as shit.
awesome.
Yeah, no, Duke sucks, but his display is really cool.
it's kind of too bad Cobra Commander didn't get a little more.
I know.
Like a little
he should have had a
snake
little flair.
something.
Well, I'm gonna have to
Scepters.
order one of those 3D printed thrones for him.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So-
That.
Badass.
Yeah.
What's
What about
that set
you?
run for?
It was.
It's gone now, right?
40. I think it was 40 actually.
Okay. Oh gosh, number 2. Gosh, I knew it was coming down to this. I was gonna really have to make the decision. Son of a.
You can just say tied for first place.
No. I
No,
cheated
no,
enough
no.
already. I'm gonna go with Blaster. And
Tied for first
Rewind.
place is Blaster.
Another 2-pack. Just kidding. Well, they help. Kinda. But big fan of Blaster. I think he's beautiful and amazing, and his transformation's great. I know I talked about it every time, but I just can't get over the little details like the hand lever that's molded in from the G1. It's just freaking amazing, and I love it. And big fan of Blaster, and he just looks great, and I love him a lot.
Can't wait till the core class of this comes out.
Someday, never.
If you're interested, that Duke and Cobra Commander set is still available on Pulse.
All right.
So
There's a core class at Rumble.
Yep.
Which
Mhm.
I haven't
He's-
actually
I haven't
seen
got- I
yet.
haven't seen him yet.
I wonder if
I
he's
haven't
the
got him
same
yet.
size.
I think he is. But it's like pile drivers just don't.
Yeah.
They're just separate.
I've always been a huge fan of Blaster 2, and I thought that this one was awesome. One of my favorite things about this one is that like the
speakers move.
speakers move.
Yeah, I
It's
just
the
noticed
little
that.
things,
I
guys.
just
Yeah.
noticed that. I was like,
As musicians, it's just so great. Just to.
And
Yeah.
it's so true to the original.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
okay,
So much
Hasbro,
better than
just
the
make a
original.
core class
Elgin's dying
Yeah.
for that core class.
so he can hang out with
He has
Soundwave.
one other transformer.
So he can hang out with
he wants a
Soundwave.
friend.
and they can battle.
It's time.
The time
for
is here.
Number one. Here it is. Number one. What is that from?
Let's just.
That doesn't matter.
Dr. Demento.
Your
Yes,
ass.
there we go. I knew. Yeah, Dr. Demento. Thank you. I knew someone at this
welcome.
table would know.
I'm so excited.
All right. This
Elgin.
is a late entry to number one.
Oh,
I
my.
originally had a different Mattel Creations as my number one. That one was Wondar from
Yep.
Mattel Creations. But this one, I just opened it yesterday.
That
And
recency
it's
bias.
so. I was having a hard time picking which Mattel exclusive because I bought 4 of them this year.
Yes, you did.
Mattel Creations exclusives. But this one, after opening it, was so much better and it was more expensive than the other ones as well. On par with like the Scare Glow of the look of it and
Number one last year.
yeah, and everything. So came in the kind of standard box with the drawing. Oh my god, the drawing on the back. That's like with all of them. But
Oh my!
Wow.
so
Oh
this is
my.
the CamoCon, which was a variant that you could only get in Argentina from their vintage line. So they finally made one for the origin line.
So
in
getting a
Tuscaloosa.
vintage one would probably break your bank.
Yes, and it's very rare that you could even find them. The nice thing about this is that it's
It
a
pulls up.
resealable
Yes.
pack, so
Oh,
you can
awesome.
open
Look at
this back up. I talked about this on the video, but it was so awesome, and this artwork on it
That
is
trifle.
amazing.
They need to be doing this with all
With-
of them.
Whoa!
With the front trifold artwork on the front of this has so many Easter eggs of so many figures that I hope that they would make.
Dino-
And the back is insane with the artwork.
Wow.
And so many Easter eggs on this as well.
It's like the
of-
comic, but
So it didn't come with the comic because
But-
this trifold is the comic.
yeah.
It's like if Denny's finally made a placemat that was awesome.
And if you wanted,
And it's so there's pre-Eternia stuff. You have Eternia Towers, which we're getting in 2024. It has Snake Mountain, which we're getting soon, I think next fall. It has Laser Power Skeletor, Laser Light He-Man. It has all of the dinosaurs that we saw on tour. It has it just has everything in it, and it has it all laid out in a story with this art. It's awesome artwork, but the figure itself with the accessories, with these metallic weapons that came with it, with the mace and
Look at the back
the
metal.
different back and his normal gun, but with the head sculpts that you can
Dude.
have. You can have this flared head sculpt, which we only got with like 2000X and I think probably classics, and then the regular one, plus the claws that was on the original vintage one, which are basically Buzz-Off's claws, but they called them the Golden Grip claws or something. But you have hands if you want regular hands. You have a blast effect because it doesn't have the mist in it. A different venom effect. The regular head with the flared head, which I prefer. With these claws, it's just there's so much stuff in it, and it was just an awesome looking figure. Plus, you can put it all back together in the container if you want. Even the packaging, since it's a Snakeman, has rippling on it, like scales
Whoa.
on the plastic.
They didn't have to do that.
Yeah. So it's just an amazing, exclusive that they put out. This mace, is just an amazing. Like, I wish all the weapons were like that, metallic. It's just, yeah. They really outdid themselves with this one. That camo con with the snake on it. The regular retail one is bland in comparison to this figure. It's so much. This is so much a better. Just like that Scareglow was a much better version than the retail one. This one is just way above.
So how much is he?
So that was 30.
Oh,
Not anymore.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cheap. He's 60 on eBay.
Yeah. Yeah.
but you had like 47 seconds to buy him.
It went very fast. I was like, refresh.
$30 for that is not bad.
I know with what it has,
Oh.
and like seeing it opening up, I'm like, yes, it's worth it.
Super
And with how
deluxe.
fucking cool it is.
It's insanely cool. I mean, Wondar was going to be, like I said, Wondar was going to, because I've never had, getting a Wondar figure is hard as well. This is, that's my one, and I said it on the video I did, I wish that Mattel Creations would stick to doing variant figures that were hard to get, were rare figures that you could only get, have them make them in Origins, like all the ones that the Leo ones from India, all these like weird
It's your chance
one-off ones. Yeah, you're a custom shop. Just do that. Like, make these crazy stuff, have all this extra stuff with it, and focus on that. Don't focus on retail figures like Grizzlor. Grizzlor is great, but he was in the retail line. Oh, he's supposed to be in the retail line in vintage, And Koldar is another one. He's like, great, make him, which they did. It's like, that's a one-off figure. Do one-off figures, do variants, stick to that, but don't do like.
And make more of them so that
Yeah.
they don't sell out so damn fast.
Exactly. Or make them made to order.
Yeah, made
they didn't
to
even
order.
do that for this one. They just,
hope
they
that
didn't
was
learn
it.
from the last one. It's like they kind of learned, but then they like, nope. But yeah, it's
That
just
card back is.
It's amazing.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's
It's I went through it all on the video. It's on YouTube, and it's just like I'm like reading through it and just looking at it. It's just like,
Drooling all over it.
yeah. But the figure itself with the coloration, like the variation of everything on it, it's so much better. Like that's what a Mattel Creations exclusive should be. It should be something that's special like that.
Damn, dude.
That's why it's my number one. I know it's so and recency bias is a thing.
No, but
it
still.
is it's such a good thing.
Glad you got to open it before.
Yeah, it came like that Saturday, and then I literally just opened it Sunday, and I'm just like, I gotta
That's
cross it off
That's it.
on the number one list, But it's,
Dang.
yeah,
That's amazing.
the little thing
Yeah,
he shoots in
yep.
his mouth, like he's shooting out venom.
So cool.
So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Anyway,
all right.
Awesome. All right. Well, Spooty, what is your favorite toy?
This thing,
Hey!
which I still haven't opened yet, and yet it's still
But you know.
the best one.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be.
No argument from Corey. It's Legos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what is it for those listening?
It's a Lego Optimus Prime.
Set number 10302, 1,508 pieces, and $170. What? That's what it was at Target. I don't know what
Yeah.
you paid for it.
Yeah, that's how much I paid for it.
So
Heck
expensive equals number one is what I'm catching here. So far.
Maybe. Yeah, you might be right. No, that thing's amazing.
Yeah.
We've all seen our friends who have opened it and played with it. It's one of the first transforming Lego things.
Yeah.
It's
That's
such
crazy.
a unique. You don't have to disassemble it to transform it. It literally, once you put it together, you can turn it back and
it
forth.
says so on the top. Model converts.
Can't wait
Mhm.
for you to. Are you going to open it? Have you decided?
Do it.
I mean, yeah. Eventually,
Okay.
yeah.
Eventually, he'll open it and do a 19-hour video.
Well, I know we talked about. You know how much Lego sets go up in price.
Yeah.
I thought about just
Just almost get another one and
get another one and put it in
Put
a
it-
box.
put it in The bank vault.
Yeah, they don't devalue. Like, they don't
No, not Legos. Yeah.
at all, ever.
Beautiful, man. All right. Cakes, Corey, Canny.
Number one for
Number
me
one,
is the
yeah.
I wondered if that was gonna-
I was hoping to
DeLorean.
get to play with this again.
Yeah, I turned down a couple of the wheels because I didn't have them turned down for the first time. But
Turn down. For
yeah, the Playmobil DeLorean. It's okay. First of all, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And when I showed this one on Thrill of the Hunt, we talked all about how always wanted. I wanted a G.I. Joe scale DeLorean, and finally here's one, and it was $18. They're not $18, but that one was $18. Yeah, it for me it hit the same nostalgia chords that the Mega Hiss did, but the toy is better.
Did you do the Target thing?
No, I didn't. I got it on clearance on GameStop's
You mean
website.
the Ethan special?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm
do all the
I'm
wheels
not
go
a
in?
thug like your 10-year-old. Yeah, they
Sorry.
do.
Jeez.
There's
Attacking a kid.
I know. That's I'll
He'd attack back.
I'll,
It's true.
I'll send him horrible messages on Facebook Messenger later.
Yeah.
No, it's it hit all the same chords as the Mega Hiss and the Awe Striker Bumblebee, but it's just for me it's a way cooler toy. It's the coolest thing that I found and bought in.
It has
Yeah.
lights, man.
It has
Yeah.
lights that do things, and
No sound.
no, but I
Good.
can make
Corey
it.
always
Good.
thinks so.
Yeah.
See?
Sorry about your barn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a clippy thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I love that I can fit a G.I. Joe in it. So
Now I just
that's
need to
heck
find
yeah.
a Motu scaled one.
a Motu scaled
DeLorean.
DeLorean. That would be awesome. I wonder how big the Lego one is. It looks really big on
It
the
does
box.
look really big. Awesome, man.
Anyway.
Awesome.
Here it is.
All right. Well, my number one
Drum roll.
is
Oh, because he's a drummer.
Legacy Motormaster. He is the main dude in a combiner set that forms Menasor. I'll be honest, so last year, my winner last year was Cyclonus because of the transformation.
Mhm.
And that's what did it again for this guy. I had so much fun. I had wow moments in the middle of it, turning him into a robot and back. It was just like, gosh dang, that was cool, and that was cool, and whoa, and awesome, and I'm just shocked at how cool he was. And then I got 3 of the 4 arms and legs, so they'll eventually get to make him into Menasor.
Oh,
We got
nice.
this- His trailer turns into the frame of Menasor's body.
So is the 4th one just not released yet, or
Yeah, he's just now coming out.
Okay.
They were just staggered in such a way.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't even
That's
got.
heavy.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the 4th one to come in before I even get going.
do you
on that.
have it like ordered?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
it's-
So you're getting one. It's
Yeah.
not
Pass that back.
like-
it's pre-ordered. And,
okay.
Yep, definitely.
So you're not going to get screwed out of getting short packed and having only 3 of the 4th.
Oh no, God, no, no! It's a commitment. But yeah,
Yeah.
So they did put out a recolored. Forget his name. The 6-wheeled
Daryl,
car.
right.
Frank,
I don't remember.
fire truck
My
Frank.
brain's not working.
I'm not helping.
Tony.
Shadow strip, drag strip.
Drag strip.
There you go.
Yeah, there's
That's what I was
a
gonna
new
say
version,
Yeah,
black
because it's
version of him.
gonna be a G2 version,
which is
of
I
Menasor.
picked him up too.
But
So does this transform into something else, or does it just expand out to accommodate the?
It does turn into a battle station.
Okay, cool.
yep, and then yeah,
But so the trailer turns into like a big play set.
yep, and then it turns into the chest and most of the legs
Mhm.
and arms of the whole frame, and he
That's
looks
awesome.
He's giant, and is going to look amazing. I can't wait to show him off when I get the rest of the guys
I can't
here.
wait
But
to. It's going to be awesome.
he looks really cool, and yeah, I just I just loved how he transformed. It was just like, bam, that engineering's so neat.
So this is the trailer is the torso.
Yep, it's the whole torso and a lot of the thighs and
Okay.
part of the legs down to the feet. It's a lot of it, and then the cars kind of clip on.
Gotcha.
And the whole framework for
Is there
the
like a
Minosaur body.
head?
Yep, it's in there
So
too.
without the vehicles added onto it.
So it's basically the skeleton.
Yeah.
And it's really neat. The G1 version of Motormaster is so weird because he's like on the show he's a semi
Sure.
that is the same size as Optimus, but the toy is like so small
Yeah.
and lame, super lame. But they finally did a version that's in the same scale as Optimus now, and they still kind of kept the same little weird how the cab of the truck is his feet
Yeah.
of the original toy. They kept it for this version, and it's just so freaking cool. I'm excited for you, Spooty, to try them out and what you think about them. But
Wow.
oh, we did it!
Yay.
The top
did
20
it.
toys of
Those are our favorites, guys.
Good,
2022.
good selection of different stuff.
Yeah, really proud. I think Spooty went all in on just Transformers.
No
No, he had
doubles?
Legos too. Well, let's try.
No doubles.
No doubles.
Yeah.
We all, got out of our lines each. It was pretty great. That's awesome. Look at us.
Yeah, we're evolving.
More well-rounded even. Toys are cool.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
They really are.
I agree.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we're going to tell you all about our podcast network. That's the PFPN. What's that? Don't even say anything.
Pornography.
But this lady is going to tell you all about it.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we are back, and now it's time for Elgin to jump on a skateboard and tell us about Store Tour.
I have no legs. I have no legs.
I have no legs. I have no legs. I have no legs.
All right, today's store we're going to is Midwest Vintage Toys at 11 2nd Street Northeast in Rochester, Minnesota. Hey, I think that's where our good friend Russell Bogomanario.
He's very close to there, yes.
So I don't know if he said it or if you said, Corey, if you said it or somebody said it to me, but we're talking about it, I guess.
Right on.
Someone's like, hey, check this out.
Yeah. I had it already listed in my list of toy stores, so I was like,
All right.
I couldn't remember
Bump
what
it
we
up.
said. Anyway, so I looked it up. Bunch of Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, DC Marvel, Legos, Wrestlers, and Motu, all at the store there. I didn't see a lot of Transformers, but I'm sure they're probably
They
probably
gotta
there.
be
I
there.
mean,
Yeah.
it's in Etc., so I guess it's probably
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
We're right where it belongs.
Hey,
But it looks cool, not too far, just up north from us. Use Google Maps if you want to figure out where it's
Rochester's
at.
like 3.5, 4 hours away from us.
Yeah, probably. Couple 2-3 hours.
Yeah. Well, from me. I don't know how it is
Yeah,
from you. Yeah.
it's like another hour.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Midwest Vintage Toys. I'm sure there's vintage toys there because it's in the name. 11 2nd Street Northeast, Rochester, Minnesota. Oh yeah, you betcha.
all right, thanks, Elgin. Now we're going to hear from you guys. I'm so excited to hear what your guys' top toys of 2022 is. And Corey will do it while he's talking toys.
I legitimately could not remember whether I had an intro song or not.
This is the 49th episode.
This is the 49th episode, and I couldn't remember if you were just waffling because you couldn't remember either, and it was just both of us being old. That's what it was. Turnip chimed right in with
Patreon.
Patreon Turnip. He chimed right in with his essay. He says, number 5, G.I. Joe Classified Bat. BAT, that stands for Battle Android Trooper. On the original packaging, there was a small S after the bat. Always wanted one of these when I was a kid, but never had one. Sorry, Turnip. The classified line also plays into my preference towards 6-inch scale. Number 4, the real Ghostbusters retro line, the entire line. If I had to pick just one, then it would be the Ecto one. I never got too many vehicles for action figures lines as a kid, and this was one I always really wanted. I was just looking at that retro Ghostbusters Ecto one today.
Clearance
It's
too.
And it's getting clear. And I was looking at it thinking, man, that would probably fit with my GI
It
Joes
would.
too. Number 3, Studio Series 86 Dinobot Sludge. On his own, he's nothing too special, but you stand him next to the 2 Dinobots released last year, and they are definitely a presence on a shelf.
It's true.
Number 2, HasLab Star Saber and Victory Leo. I just got these, so it's definitely recency bias. But they're my first HasLab order, and the first time I've waited a year and a half for a figure I've already paid for it. They also happen to be a higher-end version of characters we'd never see in the main line and are steeped in late Japanese G1 silliness. And number 2 is Artillery Sidewinder X2 3D printer. I'm stretching the definition of a toy, but this typo Turnip will probably be my favorite toy in perpetuity. That's how you say that word. Honorable mention, my house. I bought it off another collector and paid too much for it. Still pretty nice though.
Yeah, Turnip's our new best friend. He's gonna make a bunch of 3D shit for us. It's gonna be
I
great.
just gotta figure out how to summon STL phones.
So moving on to Brian Clark.
Who's that?
Sugnuts. Nope. Sun Guts Wonder Festival Gamera.
This is gonna be
Is that
great.
English?
Gamera? How do you
Gamera.
Gamera. Okay. I don't know
I
anything.
think it's camera.
It is camera. Jesus, Brian. So
Typo.
Brian really liked some cheap, shitty kids Polaroid. No, Sun Guts Wonder Festival Gamera. Damn it. Number 4, Studio Series 86 Sludge. Hey, Turnip had that one. Number 3, X Plus Godzilla Store exclusive Yuji Sakai Godzilla 1984. There are a whole lot of words on that one. Number 2, X Plus Gamera versus Gyos. Gyos.
Sure.
Set. Number 1, X Plus Godzilla versus the Sea Monster set. So, in case anyone didn't know, Brian Clark is really into short Asian men that wear giant rubber suits. Godzilla.
Gojira.
And if I'm honest, I watched every single Godzilla movie in the entire world when I
Same.
was a kid. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You and your sexy voice. Jason Zbornik, Jay's B. Offhand, I'd say Star Saber, Transformers, Hordak, Masterverse, Holiday Snow Wookiee, Star Wars Black Series, Mummy Mike, NECA, and New Eternia Skeletor, Masterverse. Now that's more than 5, but Micro Razor's Crest, Star Wars Micro Squadron for 2020 release. Anyway, 2023. I think he meant 2022, but it's okay. You had a long day. And then over on Instagram, Carnivius, he said, not sure, but my faves would certainly include various Masterverse figures, Studio Series TLK Hot Rod and Revenge the Fallen. The Marvel Legends Renew Your Vows set has the best Spider-Man figure so far. I don't really buy a lot of lines, though. That's the only Marvel Legends figure I've bought in the past couple years. I did buy some G.I. Joe Classifieds, but sold them as I realized they're stupid. No, part of my personal enjoyment of the Joe line when I was a kid was the vehicles, and that's not very practical, affordable in a 6-inch line. Oh, I'd probably rate Mega Construct Snake Mountain very highly if I could afford the damn thing.
Also true.
Yeah, so there's been like, what, two or three classified scale vehicles? I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. There's the Hiss that's coming out, the HasLab project. And then there's...
Duke has a motorcycle.
Duke has a motor... No, it's...
Isn't it?
It's not Duke. It's Breaker. I think it's Breaker, and then Baroness. But there's a lot of 3D printed options out there. There's dudes 3D print. I've seen 3D printed classified scale his tanks for like $50. So anyway, that's our top 5 lists from our listeners.
Thanks, everybody.
It's
awesome. All right. Well, before we go, I'd like to mention one more time that if you like what you're hearing or watching, prove it with your wallet. Get over to patreon.com/cracktasticplastic and
Prove it.
and help us out. There's some tiers. You can sign up for things, and it would be really awesome of you.
Yeah.
And it gets you into a chat with us, and it gives us a chance to meet you and talk to you.
It also might
daily.
get a little bit of toy hunting out of us for you.
That's true.
Maybe.
All right, guys. I think that's it. We did it.
Yay.
What a year. What a year.
Another one.
Yay.
Yeah, well, we got some champagne before the big ball drops.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
You tell them. Well, thanks, everyone, for watching and listening. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, Spooty.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.